Welcome to the April edition of Around OHS. I'm Mason Bader.
And I'm Delaney Murphy. Let's jump right in.
Next year, our panel of principals will be getting a new edition.
Dominic tells us about the new assistant principal.
For the past 3 years, there have been 3 assistant principals. Next year, we are getting 4. Mr. Brennan explains why.
We have been shorthanded for administrative roles for probably since the 2011-12 school year. When I first started here as an assistant principal, there were 4 of us. At that year, the end of the 2010-11 school year, the head principal retired. One of the assistant principals moved into that role here. The superintendent at the time, the school board felt that fiscally it was not needed to have that position filled.
This is where Mrs. Emily Madlinger comes into play.
I really was unsure at first. Honestly, I do love my job. I love teaching, but I have been in several leadership positions in my existing school, and I was encouraged by a lot of my colleagues and a lot from my own leadership that I might be ready for the next step.
In addition to teaching skills, Mrs. Madlinger also has administrative experience.
I also have been the summer administrator for the middle school summer academy, and I work as an administrative sub in the district. So whenever principals need to be out, it's me that gets to go cover.
She will pick up the incoming freshman, okay, which is a good fit for her. Next year, Mrs. Bruning has the seniors this year. They're graduating, so she will roll down and pick up the sophomores. Ms. Scrabbox will stay with her class, so she will go to the seniors, and Dr. Gaglio will move up with his, and he will have next year's juniors.
I've heard such great things about Oakville since it's been announced that I have this new position. People have really been coming out of the woodwork saying such wonderful things about people that they know on staff and family that I might have in my upcoming class, and just the people that I'll get to meet and work with.
We're excited about it. I can't wait to get her on board and have everybody meet her.
We can't wait to see what she does here next year. This is Dominic McEntee for Around OHS.
Can't wait to see the positive impact she has on our team of administrators.
Speaking of teams at Oakville, how is the baseball team doing?
Dino, Adam, and Roman let us know how the season has started.
The OHS baseball season is getting underway. The team tells us their plans for the upcoming season.
We're expecting to be better. We're expecting our pitching staff to be better, our team defense to be better, and I think our lineup is going to be much deeper. So, we're hoping all of those things put together is going to equal greater success for us this year in 2024. Last year we were able to win a district game. I think the next step for us is to win that semifinal, get to a district championship. And if we can get there, I really would like our chances in terms of winning that game and seeing what we can do.
One thing playing a big role in the Tigers' season is the return of pitcher and Tennessee commit Adam Kilburn from a season-ending injury last year.
I would say our expectations are to, first of all, win districts. That hasn't happened since 2010, and then see what we can do after that. But we should be way over 500 the whole year, in my opinion. Personal goals, I would say, is to get back before where I was when I was hurt, and then take the next step, whatever that is. I think we're more prepared now than we ever have been, so I'm excited.
I think we'll make it pretty far this year. We got a good squad, some good coaching. We'll get closer as the year progresses. We're already a pretty tight team, but some team goals, just everybody needs to play a role. Like, we can't have guys slacking off, but I think we got the right guys to do that. I just want to, stay humble, keep composure, don't let anything get to me, keep working hard. I love the team. We're all super close already, and we're going to be pretty good this year, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's all about playing your best baseball in May. So we're working hard every day trying to get to that point where we're hitting our peak stride by May the 15th.
One way to support the Tigers is to
follow O-Block Baseball on Instagram.
With Roman Baban and Adam Winter behind the camera, I'm Dino Soljanovich with Around OHS.
Good luck to them, and keep working hard this season.
Someone who is recognized for their hard work over the past year is our custodian, John.
Riley, Maddie, and Lizzie tell us more.
There are many talented employees around OHS. Some of them can be found behind the scenes, caring for the school.
For me, I just like always being on the move, walking around. Anything I see out of the ordinary, I'll take care of right there on the spot. And we always get radio calls and take care of those, whatever situations be meaning.
John Cleavorn has done many good things for the school, that he was named Certified Employee of the Year for 2024.
I nominated John because he is just a really friendly face in the building. Staff members love him, students love him. They know who he is. He is very present. He would literally do anything for anybody in this building.
When I retired from the Navy in 2010. And when I first got out, I thought many positions maybe opened up, and there wasn't much around. And came and put an application in here, and I got hired on as a custodian and moved to the head custodian position and just been enjoying it ever since.
Just his presence. He is just always like happy to be here, happy to help, happy to do anything you need him to do. Like, I think that's what makes him happy, is being able to help people.
With Lizzie Altenburn and Maddie Chapias behind the camera, I'm Riley Parisi for Around OHS.
Looks like he has a lot of fun doing his job here at OHS.
Another fun thing everyone enjoys are the activities we can do during spring break.
Morgan and Adia show us what some students did during their free time.
We talked to OHS members about what their plans for spring break are.
This spring break I'm going to New York with my mom for I think 3 days. So this is going to be my second time visiting, and we have a bunch of stuff planned.
I am actually going to Punta Cana in Dominican Republic. So we are going to the beach and doing a lot of like activities, maybe ATVing or swim with sharks, you never know.
I am taking my kids to Disney World, and they don't know yet.
Returning to these same students, let's see how their spring break went.
Spring break was a lot of fun. I went to New York, like I said, with my mom, and we did a lot of shopping and like walking around the city and everything, and it was a lot of fun to go back.
It was amazing, very warm and sunny. Experiencing the culture in like the city was very interesting.
It went amazing. My kids had so much fun. I had never been to Disney World before. They had never been to Disney World before. It was so much fun, very magical, not that crowded since it wasn't summer. We had the best time.
Wrapping up, it seems like everyone had a great spring break. With Adia Gonzalez behind the camera, I'm Morgan Baker with Around OHS.
Sounds like everyone had an awesome spring break.
But just because we're back in Oakville, that doesn't mean the fun has to stop.
Kyle and Ellie recently visited a new boba shop on Telegraph. Let's take a look.
Have you heard of the new place on Telegraph? Oakville says hello to Honeybee Tea.
Honeybee Tea, we are a premium boba tea shop headquartered in Manchester, Missouri. And this is our 4th location, and we focus on premium organic ingredients. Our other locations are in, obviously, like I said, we're in Manchester, Brentwood, St. Charles, so we don't have anything out in the South County area.
One of our Oakville students enjoys her job at Honeybee Tea.
It's really like organized and everyone just gets along so well, so it's honestly more fun than usual jobs for teenagers.
There are high hopes for the business in the future.
It's been going pretty good, better than we, could ever imagine. It's a little bit slower, at every business around the winter time. So we expect it to even pick up even more during, spring as we head into summer.
So many flavors, but what to get?
For newcomers, I would go with our bestseller, which is the S7. It's the Okinawa milk tea with the toasted creme brulee. A lot of the newcomers, they like to try anything strawberry, like strawberry milk tea or strawberry lemon tea. If you guys get a chance, come out to visit us at Honeybee Tea in Oakville. We're right off Telegraph Plaza, next to the Deerbergs.
With Kyle Lee behind the camera, this is Ellie Dong with Around OHS.
It's great to see a new store out there in our community.
Back here at our school, we have a team that's getting ready to compete.
Emma tells us about Winter Guard.
Winter Guard has quite the interesting show this year, and they have a big championship competition coming up this weekend.
So championships is going to be early morning. They essentially have 3 different location sites for all of the guards in the circuit. So we kind of do it by class system. So there's a couple classes here at this school, a couple classes here and here. We are at a location that has also a drumline competition. So they are having the color guard more of the morning block, and then the drumline is kind of the later portion. So we will get here early in the morning, we will load the bus, we'll head down, and then we go into kind of our competition process. And then after awards, we get to go home.
Much work and dedication goes into Winter Guard.
Color guard really is
whatever you want it to be. I want color guard to be whatever the students want it to be. We don't want it to necessarily be what I want or what all of the coaching staff wants, because at the end of the day, if the kids don't want to do that, it's going to be tough to make that happen.
Let's talk with some students and see how they're preparing.
I'm definitely practicing a lot. I'm sending in like a lot of questions and a lot of videos to the coaches to make sure that even at home, even on days where like I'm not able to go outside and practice, I'm still able to learn things.
I'm practicing and like trying to make sure I understand the work to a point where I won't mess it up, and like trying to make sure that I change my character at the right moments.
Let's wish the guard good luck at champs. I'm Emma Burchett for Around OHS.
Great to see them representing our district.
Speaking of the district, ever wondered what a tiger walking would look like in an elementary school?
Maria, Blake, and Carly make it happen at Rogers.
Where did you go to elementary school?
Rogers.
Rogers. Rogers. Rogers.
Rogers. Rogers. Rogers. Rogers.
We're here at Rogers Elementary, tiger walking, but with a twist. Let's go.
Which kid? What do you have for lunch?
Hamburger. I think it is blueberry and cherry.
And can you show the camera how big it is? Wow. That's so cool. And what do you rate it 1 out of 10?
I think a 6.
If you had $1 million, what would you do with it?
Buy Legos.
Legos? You like Legos? I love Legos.
I'm gonna get a Lego in my birthday.
Let's go. Gritty. Oh. That was good. High fives.
Stand up for the camera. Show the camera your pajamas. What do you have to say about them?
I give them 10 out of 10, and they were in their space because in science we learn about space.
Why'd you guys get ice cream without us?
Fahim, what's your favorite thing at lunch?
Hamburger.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Fahim. Bye-bye. Yeah.
And my favorite animal is a giraffe.
Oh.
Ketchup.
Oh, ketchup.
There. You ready? We would like to thank Dr. Kenoy and Rogers staff for letting us meet their awesome students. With Maria Parisi, Nathan Baker, and Carly Koenig behind the camera, I'm Blake Halston for Around OHS.
That concludes the show.
I'm Delaney Murphy.
And I'm Mason Bader.
And that's what's going on
Around OHS.
Speaking of teams,
how's the baseball team doing?
I'm Mason Bader. Looks like everyone.
Sorry, the way he said yeah. From me or from everything else? I'll take it. It's from me.
Great.
I'm sorry.